Acura has redesigned or refreshed their entire lineup over the past 2 years, including 3 new Type S versions. And they've actually given us a chance to drive most of them as well. But it wasn't a lot of time. So I wanted to focus a little bit on one that I thought was more special. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and we are at Chastain Horse Park in Hotlanta, or Atlanta, Georgia, for those of you not in the know, to get a quick drive in the totally redesigned 2023 Acura Integra A-Spec. All right, guys, so we are in the all-new Acura Integra. This is the A-Spec. It is a 2023 model, and Acura has allowed us a brief amount of time to enjoy the vehicle. Actually, their full lineup of vehicles. They've got all the vehicles that are currently for sale. They're available for driving today for us. But I wanted to take a few minutes just to chat about this Integra A-Spec. It has a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder turbo engine that makes 200 horsepower and, 192 pound-feet of torque. Let me check my notes real quick. Yes, 192 pound-feet of torque, and so far feels pretty decent. 6-speed manual feels fantastic. Yes, it is available with a 6-speed manual. So for those of you who want Honda's purest form of the driving experience, 6-speed manual is available on this Integra. Now, with that being said, for those of you who don't know how to drive stick shift, which I know there are quite a few of you out there, they do still offer an automatic transmission as well. But I'm telling you, this thing feels pretty sweet. Now, there is a little bit of turbo lag, but that's kind of to be expected. This is a little 4-cylinder engine. Once the turbo spools up though, it does get into the power band and it feels pretty good. There's a little bit of an exhaust burble back there, which I have to commend Acura for that. You know, a lot of times with these cars, they're focused so much on making the driving experience pleasant that they take out some of the, well, the aural enjoyment. And I'm happy to say that there is a little bit of some exhaust noise that comes out of the back there that we can enjoy while we're driving this. The shifter is notchy, it's precise, it feels really nice. I haven't been in the new Civic Si yet, but I am told that all of the mechanical components, or a lot of the mechanical components from that, are what you'll find in this Integra A-Spec. The suspension is what I like to consider the sportier side of comfortable. So it's definitely compliant enough for these urban streets that I'm driving on, but it has that athleticism to it. It has that nice sportiness to it that feels good. Again, being based upon the same platform as the Civic, you get a nice sporty demeanor to this car, which is what you expect from the Integra. The Integra has always been the small, sporty 5-seater from Acura. And so this new version is honestly no different. Now, Acura tells me that even though in North America we didn't have an officially branded Integra, turn right onto Glenridge Drive. The Integra model has continued since generation 1. We got the RSX in North America for the last gen, and so now they're actually bringing the Integra name back, the one that we've all kind of come to appreciate. You know, that nice, small, compact vehicle. It's nice to see that this now has a hatchback body style again, and it's also the 4-door configuration. So you've got decent space for people and things. I'm appreciating the new infotainment system in here. It has wireless Apple CarPlay, no wireless Android Auto. You got to plug it in, but the screen has a decent resolution for what I can see, and you know, things seem to work pretty decently. You plug it in, it automatically identifies your phone, and you're ready to go. I've got my drive route on the screen here, and everything seems to be moving smoothly, working smoothly. Now, I just found the dynamic mode selector, which is basically like a drive mode selector, and you can scroll between comfort, normal, and sport settings. I've got to say that throttle response is definitely more responsive in this sport setting, which makes things a little more enjoyable, a little more than what I thought they were when I first started driving that first mile or so in this car. This car also has hill hold assist, or brake hold as Acura calls it, and it's got rev matching too. That's a nice feature. You know, it just simplifies the whole process of driving stick shift. Now, yeah, I can do a little bit of rev matching on my own, but it's kind of nice when you get these cars that have rev matching in the vehicle as well. Now, as I take it through here on this on-ramp here, seems to handle pretty decently. Again, I'm loving the throws of this shifter. Lots of fun. There's a bit of traffic out here, so I can't push it through these corners quite as much as I would have loved to. But, you know, it still feels really good. On this highway setting, it feels smooth. It's comfortable, it's stable. I'm really looking forward to getting my review car for this so I can really spend a little bit more time with it.
You have arrived.
This Integra A-Spec has the ELS sound system in it, and I gotta say it sounds pretty good. I had some questions about it years ago where I wasn't sure about the, you know, I believe it was missing some bass or something like that. Well, that definitely isn't an issue in this particular example, in this Integra A-Spec. Bass sounds good, the treble is clean and crisp, and, you know, you get a nice full surround studio, a full surround stage here in the car. Unfortunately, I can't really show you guys an example of what that sounds like, but take my word for it, as somebody who really enjoys his audio, this one sounds pretty good.
As you might have heard inside, what makes these systems so special is that we work hand in hand with 8-time Grammy Award-winning recording and studio engineer Elliot Shiner.
Okay.
And he works with engineers like myself while we're tuning the vehicle and the system to in the pursuit of absolute sound perfection, to bring the true studio experience and lossless quality to your vehicle, so that there's no truer recreation of what you would hear in the studio other than right here in your Acura.
So, if you have any interest in this new Integra, which I feel as though you should, because it's a Civic with a little more premium features, which is a nice combination, keep an eye out for on our channel for this upcoming review. I'm making arrangements to have this new Integra for review, where I can spend a little more time with it and give you guys a little more in-depth experience about this car. And
continue on Piedmont Road Northeast for half a mile.
Gotta excuse the navigation showing me where my drive route is, because again, we're on a pretty precise time. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so you don't miss what we have coming up next. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.